Okay. Let me have Mr. David Vasquez. Okay.
David Vasquez? Is it?
Good morning, Mr. Serang. Court calls a case of the state of Texas versus David Vasquez, cause number 2020-0C02654. This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council of Judges statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus. May I have an announcement of counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Omar Silva for the state. We're ready.
Good morning, Judge. Gabe Sarang for David Vasquez, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
You are David Vasquez?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear firm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes, ma'am.
You may put your hand down. Charged with the offense of driving. Did the state drop this to a simple DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, of driving while intoxicated alleged to have occurred November 27, 2019 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Any priors, Mr. Silva, other than the enhancement?
No, Your Honor.
And what was the blow or blood draw on this?
0.201, Your Honor.
Okay. The court will then follow the state's recommendation. Mr. Vasquez finds you guilty, sentence you to 180 days in jail, probated for 15 months. You're to pay a $750 fine. $250 of that is probated as well. $30 a month supervision fee, $60 lab fee, a $15 video fee, complete 80 hours of community service, be subject to breath and urine analysis, a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school, attend the victim impact panel, attend DWI school for repeat offenders, be screened through TAP, reimburse El Paso County for court costs, and have the camera interlock installed in your vehicle. You are not to drive anything that does not have that device installed. And because you have 2 DWI convictions within 5 years, the law states that you must continue to have the interlock on for a year after your license has been reinstated, whether or not you are still on probation or not. So DPS should be sending you a letter explaining your suspension term. So you'll need to keep that letter and keep the interlock on for a year after your suspension has expired. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
Your Honor, he has opportunities to work out of town, so he would like to see if the court will give him permission to work out of town.
As long as he is in compliance, he will be allowed to work out of town. If there's any non-compliance, that privilege will be revoked. Where will you be working, Mr. Vasquez?
I have an opportunity to work in Corpus Christi.
All right, then I will amend the docket sheet to include that. Anything further, Mr. Serang?
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
Okay, you may be excused. May
Thank
I have Mr. Lopez, please?
Thank you, Your Honor.
He's pleading on the second, Mr. Silva? Is he pleading on the second DWI?
No, Your Honor, on the DWI over 0.15.
Okay, then we'll amend that docket sheet as well. Court calls the case of State of Texas versus Edgar Lopez, cause number 2022-0C04166. This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council of Judges statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus. May I have announcement of counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Omar Silva for the state. We're ready.
Michael Gross with the defendant, Edgar Lopez. We are also ready.
You are Edgar Lopez.
Yes.
Raise your right hand, sir. Solemnly swear affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I swear.
Are you a U.S. citizen, Mr. Lopez?
Yes.
Charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a .15 below or above, alleged to have occurred May 20th, 2021 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, sir, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Any priors, Mr. Silva?
DWI in 2013, which was discharged through probation, Your Honor.
And what was the blow or blood draw?
0.219.
Court will follow the state's recommendation, find you guilty, sentence you to a year in jail, probated for 10 months. You're to pay a $750 fine that's probated, $30 a month supervision fee, $15 video fee, complete 90 hours of community service, be subject to breath and urine analysis, a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school. Attend DWI school for repeat offenders, victim impact panel, reimburse El Paso County for court costs, and have the camera interlock installed in your vehicle. You are not to drive anything that does not have that device installed, and cause number 2022-0C04167 will be dismissed. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense, and we would at this time stipulate that the state has complied with 3914.
All right, you may be excused.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Is Mr. Gonzalez there?
Next, Tuesday. Mr. Gonzalez?
Your Honor,
Yes.
Mr. Adam Gonzalez is not here.
All right. Ms. Yalda, would you try to contact your client, please?
I've been in touch with him, Judge. He advised me he was there. If you would just give me a moment.
Oh, Gonzalez? Oh, okay. He's here.
There he is.
You hurry.
Court calls a case of the state of Texas versus Adan Gonzalez, cause number 2022-0C00847. This proceeding is being heard in reference to and in compliance with the emergency orders of the Texas Supreme Court and the Court of Criminal Appeals under various miscellaneous docket numbers regarding the COVID-19 state of disaster, the guidance issued by the Office of Court Administration and the El Paso Council of Judges statement to the attorneys of the El Paso Bar in response to coronavirus. May I have announcement of counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Omar Silva for the state. We're ready.
Good morning, everyone. Ana Yaldo with the El Paso County Public Defender Office here on behalf of Mr. Adan Gonzalez, also ready.
You are Adan Gonzalez.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. solemnly swear affirm testimony you may give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Charged with the offense of assault alleged to have occurred March 8th, 2022 in El Paso County, Texas. To those charges, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Any priors, Mr. Silva?
No priors, Your Honor, just the cases that are pending.
Court will follow the state's recommendation, find the evidence substantiates a finding of guilt, place you on deferred adjudication for 12 months. You're to pay a $750 fine, $500 of that will be probated, $30 a month supervision fee, complete 60 hours of community service, be subject to breath and urine analysis, a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew where you can't be out unless you're working or going to school. You're also to attend anger management classes, pay $1,010 restitution to Jessica Marmolejo, have no offensive contact with Jessica Marmolejo, reimburse El Paso County for court costs and cause numbers 2021-0C0 5870, 2022-0C0 1043, 2022-0C0 1440, and 2022-0C0 3107 will be dismissed. Anything further, counsel? Oh, you complete everything, Mr. Gonzalez, the case will get dismissed. You failed to complete it, and I can send you up to the full range of punishment on this matter. Anything further, counsel?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, just a few things from the defense. I did just want to note for the record, Mr. Gonzalez has already paid the $1,010 for the two of the criminal mischief charges. He is also a long-haul trucker, Your Honor. He works for a company called Kingdom Express. He's been working there for 3 years. So he is out of town. His routes take him from El Paso to New York, Chicago, and then back to El Paso. I did just want to note that for the record as well.
As long as he is in compliance with his probation, he may travel out of state. If he is not complying, then that privilege will be revoked.
Yes, Your Honor, we understand. Thank you very much.
Okay, then you may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We'll see you all at 11.
Thank you so much, Judge.
All right, Rihanna, Glenn has something for you to do for me, please. He'll
Yes,
talk
ma'am.
to you about that in a minute.
Oh,
We'll see you all at 11.
Judge, I had a real quick question. Oh, sorry. Anna, did you need?
really quick, Judge, I did email you. I emailed it to everyone, the motion.
Yes,
on
I got it. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. See you in a little bit.
Judge, before the jail docket, the public defender, Josh Avila, contacted me on Aaron Munoz, who was set for a bond hearing. He had a bond hearing yesterday in JMAG for that JMAG case, and they addressed this case too, the 2023. So can I cancel? Can I call him off at the jail?
Yes, let me know what exactly they did.
Okay, I'll send over the PR bonds to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.